Hi guys and welcome back to my channel Popcorn Reviews. I'm Farhad. If you're new to this channel then please smash that subscribe button now, and we are just 55 subscribers away from the 1k mark, the first big landmark of our channel. So if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. Now the film that I'm going to be discussing today is the Malayalam film Rorschach, for which I got so many recommendations from all of you here. It's not possible to name everyone here because every other person was recommending me this film. Now I did miss upon the theatrical release because it did not have English subtitles at an area where I stay, so that became a little bit of a wait, but I had my eyes on the film, and the film is out today on Hotstar, and I happened to watch the film. Now, this film, I am going to be giving out spoilers for Rorschach, particularly because this is a film that has many layers to it and many theories can be deduced from it. And this is one such genre, of complicated cinema, complex cinema that I am absolutely game for, and that is when my mind starts running, and I absolutely enjoy this process, of deciphering new elements along with finally getting hold of the writing. So this review contains spoilers. Viewers' discretion is advised. Now, Rorschach is one film that you can just go into the film without knowing anything. It's important that you do not know much about the film, which is then that it will surprise you. Don't go in with any preconceived notions. Uh, because of the sake of the spoiler, I would like to say that this is basically a story of a man who goes in search for his missing wife in an area in Kerala. That is all you need to know before going in. This is basically a complicated psychological jigsaw puzzle, if I had to interpret it the way I have to. And here the screenplay, which is of 150 minutes, demands your unwavering attention, so you need to pay attention. Now I am going to be giving out certain spoilers and theories, so if you haven't watched the film, go watch it. Then this video is going to really be helpful. I'm sure you're going to come back. There are going to be many questions that you'll have about the film. So then watch the video once you've only watched the film, because this contains spoilers. Now let's start from the very beginning. So Rorschach is basically, I'll just go in a chronological order of the events. The events in the film are non-linear, and they are to and fro, and they need to be pieced together. So let me start right from the beginning, from the chronological order of what I have understood. It starts in Dubai, where the protagonist is, staying with his pregnant wife. This until the pregnant wife is killed one day by two masked men who've come for robbery. Now, one of the masked men is killed off by the protagonist Luke, and the other one escapes basically. So then Luke is arrested, for the murder, probably because they cannot prove the robbery angle in it. So he is, arrested in Dubai. Now, cut to the Kerala part. I'm purposely missing out this the in between part. I'll come back to it later. So coming to the Kerala part, he comes to Kerala, citing the searching for his missing wife, but the wife is already murdered. We know that later point in the film, and here he the main motive is that he's basically, firstly, he is mentally disturbed, and Rorschach, the title, is actually a test to deduce the emotional stability of a person. So, and you can Google it, the Rorschach test. That is what the title suggests. So here, he comes with the main motive to get even with one of the masked men, which is Dilip. And Dilip, you get to know that he's killed off in an accident, and the protagonist Luke here, he just wants to remove every trace of Dilip, and which is why he comes to Kerala in search of his family, through which he can get back to the family. He can just uh, take revenge of his wife's murder by torturing the family itself. Now here he meets Dilip's mother, and after that he starts, seeing a presence of a ghost, and that ghost is of Dilip, which he believes that he may be alive, he may not be alive. We don't know that. And then the events unfold wherein the revenge actually takes place. Now coming to the question. Did he actually see a ghost? Did Luke actually see a ghost? My answer is no. He was hallucinating. We get to know that he is mentally disturbed. He's almost schizophrenic, and so the ghost of Dilip just did not exist. There was another character, Sanakan, who did support Luke's theory of ghosts, by saying that even he heard of ghosts. That was not true. Actually, he was after the house where his girlfriend Amu used to stay as a tenant in the house of Luke, and that is why he was after the house. So that theory is completely, um, I've scratched that theory out. So basically, he is hallucinating. Now, how do we know that he was tortured in Dubai? That is by the presence of a white room. The white room represents the mind of Luke. Now, why do I say the mind of Luke? It is because he was put in a chamber, in a white chamber, in a white room in Dubai. Now, I need to, I need you to keep a note of this part, because I'm going to come towards the end of my review for this. Now, elsewhere, Dilip's mother Sita murders an investigating officer who comes to her with all the wrongdoings of Dilip. Now, this is not necessarily because of the wrongdoings of Dilip, but it is also for the fact that to keep her family legacy alive and all the respect that she has in the area alive, she happens to poison his drink and kills him off. Later on, Luke and the viewers towards the end do come to know that the main culprit is Sita, by her saying that her offshoots Anil and Dilip were a part of her upbringing, and her actions also extended towards them. So that is something that Luke got to know, which is when he actually makes up his mind to remove every trace of the family, in order to get even with Dilip. Now the thing here is that, and by doing this, he also marries the widow of Dilip, Sujata, and slowly passes on information about the wrongdoings of Dilip, which is why she sets the factory of Dilip ablaze, and that is something that he got even to. The money that he had, the money that they had stolen, that particular money, he buys the house, of Dilip, only to kill, only for the money again to get back to him. He gives it to Amu. So that part again gets cleared off. The money element is not involved now. Now coming to the ending that was there. And I'll get to it in a bit. The pre-climax, you saw Anil getting, killed off by Luke, and that was almost a mirror events of how Luke was killing the masked robber while Dilip was running off. In this case, Dilip's mother Sita was running off. So these were two parallel events that were there towards the end. Now, right at the end, now I'll get to the interesting part, the end part that is there, the final ending that was there. Here, the protagonist Luke, he utters the word welcome back. Now, the welcome back, little before that, we see a ghostly presence in his cell along with his dead wife that was there. That ghostly presence was not the ghost of Dilip, contrary to the entire film that was there. That was actually the ghost of Sita, who minutes before we get to know that she had killed herself off after she's arrested for the murder of the investigating officer. She is held by the cops, and there is where she commits suicide. So that was the ghost of Sita, is what I believe. Now there's a catch here. The catch here is that why then did Luke surrender himself to the police right at the end when he was in the prison? Why did he surrender to the police? Because Dilip had died of an accident. He got to know that earlier. Why did he do that? So there are now two theories here that I have. One, the first one is that if you notice Luke's car all along, Luke's car is actually damaged. Okay, So the accident may have been conducted by Luke himself. That is theory number one, that Luke may all along have killed Dilip, but he still wanted to extract revenge. So he went to Kerala. Now this is the part that I had missed at the beginning, that I had said purposefully so. So he, after killing of Dilip, he went to Kerala and to remove every trace of Dilip in his village. The second theory is a little more wacky theory. Now, the wacky theory, why is it a wacky theory? Because if you, the entire drama may not have happened at all. He would still be sitting in a jail in Dubai, and the entire drama, the entire part set in Kerala would not have happened at all. And why I say this? Because minutes before we get to know that the character of Sita has died, committed suicide rather, we get to see a glimpse of a white room that was there in the police station of Kerala. Now that is a little odd that we see in a Kerala police station. We can't see a white room generally, right? The white room actually, now I told you to remember that part. The white room actually we see as a chamber in Dubai. That is the Dubai cell, Dubai jail that is there, or the mind of the protagonist. So he is again hallucinating, probably sitting in Dubai, thinking that he's actually killed everyone in his mind, whereas none of the events have unfolded and only his wife is dead. That can be theory number two. Now this is a master class in screenplay writing, because there are so many theories, so many explanations, so many layered uh, uh, piece of information that is there, that I've tried to lay down a few of them here. I don't know if I may have missed something. You can let me know in the comment section below. But this is a master class in screenplay writing, and I absolutely enjoyed it. Coming to the technical aspects very quickly now, the dialogues are very cerebral and they definitely are impactful. The music with the choice of English lyrics are excellent here, and they add a nice little layer of intrigue to the already tense and complicated drama. The BGM adds a lot of style to it. I think BGM was excellent here, and it gave a new dimension to the psychological thriller that was there. The director, Nisham Basir, I think he did a fabulous job, a spectacular job in weaving a very complicated tale and having your attention throughout. It was very engaging and very enthralling, and his direction was perfect. The performances are excellent here, Sharfuddin, Grace Anthony, uh, all of them have done a magnificent job, Panika, who plays the mother, Sita, I think she was fabulous as well. But the show definitely belongs to Mammootty. I mean, Mammootty at the age of 72 is so agile. Now let that part sink in. Let that part sink in. He's 72 years old and he's this agile, and he is again delivered a towering act in what is an acting masterclass completely. There's so many layers to his character, so many nitty gritties to his character, that he was outstanding in this film. And this was a performance to cherish and savor, and to study about how to bring about a person who is psychologically damaged. I missed out one part as well regarding his character. There were this beating marks where there was a reference that the ghost is beating him. That was not the ghost. It was similar to what you've seen in the Hollywood film Fight Club, not the Bollywood one, the Hollywood English film Fight Club, where the protagonist Tyler, he punches himself and hurts himself. That is similar to how he got his bruises. And coming to the performance again, Mammootty is a legend. Mammootty OP in the chat if you like his performance. And overall, Rorschach is a complicated psychological jigsaw puzzle that comes with my highest recommendation. Absolutely love this film, and this film is streaming on Hotstar. Let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know how did you like this explanation video, whether it was satisfactory. Did it go well with your interpretation? What was your interpretation of the film? There's a lot to discuss, trust me. And I'll see you in the comment section. Also, if there are any recommendations, throw in some recommendations in the comments channel. Mammootty OP in the chat also, if you like his performance. Like the video, it helps a small creator like me. It helps in the YouTube algorithm to reach, to increase the reach of the video. If you'd also like to read my full review of Rorschach on my site, Popcorn Reviews with a double S, the link of which is in the description box below. Subscribe to the channel. It's important for a small creator like me. We're very near to the 1K mark. I'm also very near to the 1K mark on Instagram. I think only 20 odd or less than that probably to 1K mark on Instagram, and 55 away on YouTube. Let's see which one gets there first. So yeah, so social media platforms are in the description box also: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Letterboxd. Do follow me everywhere, and let's keep this community growing. Also press the bell icon. I will see you again very soon. Up till then, thank you so much.